What's going on, guys? Welcome back to No Impulse Control. I'm Justin,
I'm Jasmine.
and she's having bad drinks in the morning. You don't drink that in the morning. It's not healthy for you.
Oh, wrong way.
It's not healthy. Your
It's
heart,
11:54.
it's in
It's
the morning.
barely
Tell me I'm wrong.
morning.
It's in the morning.
Speaking of which, so I almost said I.
Yip it up. Yip.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. My meds haven't kicked in yet, Justin. This is bad.
No,
Um,
it's good. That's
so
good.
I st
Good.
Interesting. So I streamed yesterday. I was playing a game called No, I'm Not Human. Have you ever heard of that game? It's like a.
No, I'm
It's
not
been a.
human.
It's It's been on my wish list for a while on Steam, and I finally bought it, and I actually got a good amount of viewers, so hi, hello. None of
If
them
you're
are
a viewer,
watching, but
Sp-
no, 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 go, go, go. Speaking of which, we're at
we're at
50. We're
50.
at
We're at
50!
50.
So,
We hit
ow,
the 50.
ow!
Oh, pop. Smack.
I think I actually cut myself. Keep going.
You know why you cut yourself, Jasmine? It's because you have long nails. Keep them clean. Those are very cute. Is it
Aren't
just
they?
red?
No, it's like a fall. Well, it looks red here. It's actually like a fallish. One moment. Hold on. Let me phone work with me, please. It's like it's like a Jasmine. Jasmine.
You well, so you see,
It's orange. They're orange. They're like a fall orange. I can't figure out. And then these are like little flowers um
mm.
that you'll never get to see.
So let me tell you something, as LA Knight likes to say. Let me tell you something. Um, yes, we see the flowers. They're very pretty.
They're very cute and they're adorable. She put little faces on them. Or not
Oh.
faces, but little dotty dots. Anyway, continue.
So I'm for you guys who know, I'm a soccer coach. I'm a varsity soccer coach.
Mhm.
We're 9-3 right now. We're a pretty good team. We're a pretty good team. But anyways, it's girls. It's girls soccer, and I don't think I would have ever imagined that I'd be coaching girls soccer at
Mhm.
any point in my life growing up. But now
Mhm.
I'm like loving it. But the thing is, I'm learning a lot. Like, not just like in a soccer sense, like obviously my first year I'm learning how to coach and like
Mhm.
learning more than just like what I already know type of thing,
Mhm.
but also I'm learning a lot in terms of like girl things, like girly things. So for example, and I don't mean like nails are always meant for girly things, but for example, nails, they taught me the difference between a powder
Mhm.
and not silicone, what's the S one?
Gel.
Well, gel is another one. There's a S one. There's like a what's the one you got the ones that stick on, and then you have ones that like they put a mold on it and then they shave it.
Acrylic.
Acrylic. There you go. I'm learning the difference
That's
between
not an
those.
S, by the way. That's an
Yeah, no,
A.
I know it's not. Yeah, yeah. But I'm learning the difference between those because homecoming was this past week,
Mhm.
and I had a couple of girls go get their nails done. And
Yes.
me being the person that I am, I was like, "Oh, we're getting our nails done! Yay!" Like, excited for them, jokingly, because that's who I am as a person. And they were like, "Yeah, I'm getting my nails done. I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and this." And I was like, you see, now you've gone too far. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I got educated on
Now,
nails,
continue,
and
my bad.
specifically I got educated on the difference between acrylic
Mhm.
and powdered. I think it's
Mhm.
powder.
Dip, yeah.
Dip, yes.
Yes.
And then one of my seniors who like was like, "You need to know this." And I was like, "Do I though?" Because like
Yes.
I don't ever do my nails.
But you might
And
have
she's
a
like,
daughter one day.
and that's what she said. She said, "Well, what if
Or
you have a daughter?
nieces.
Or
Or
you
your
you're also
friend.
coaching girls, like, probably
Mhm.
should know this." I'm like, "All right, fair." So she tells me and explains it again, and then goes, "One day you're gonna be like just out and about, and you're gonna know this information, and it's gonna come in handy for you. You're gonna
Yeah.
know, and you're gonna be able to like pull it out." So now I know that dip is like a powder that you put on, you dip it in, and then you put more powder on, you dip it in, you powder more, and then dip it in, and then you have to like sand it down or something like that. I don't think it's sanding, but I called it sanding. Well, maybe it's not
No.
dip then. I don't know. That's
So
something that they
so dip
explained.
you paint it on, like you paint on a liquid, the base, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah. Sorry, I did
dip
it
into the
backwards. Yes,
power. Yeah, you don't
powder.
put
Yeah.
powder. Yeah. With acrylic, they it's it's a liquid base, and then they dip into the paintbrush or the nail brush
Right.
into acrylic powder, and then you mold your nail. These are
Right.
not acrylics or dips. These are my actual
No
nails.
stick on.
No, these are my
Right?
nails.
Huh.
Like these are I've never you know me, I've never had long nails, but
Yeah.
those are my actual nails now. They're like I got talons. But I've also
Yeah.
worked
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
months to get them this long. Like I've never in
Right.
my life had nails this long. Um mine are mine are gel. So I get gel painted on and then she hand paints all of my little designs. With acrylic, you can have a couple types of acrylics. So you can have built acrylic or you can have press on acrylics. Generally, if you go to like a chain shop or if you go to like, hey, can I get walk-in acrylics? It's going to be press on. So that's, um, they start off about this long. Well, sometimes this long. It depends. Hold on. Because it's just like acrylic pieces that you glue onto your nail and then you cut it to whatever length you want. They start off that long because if you want to get it rounded, you can't have them super short because you need like a big base to round it and stuff like that. There's also like the different styles of nails, but we don't need to get into all that today. I'll
What
send you
was
the
the
PowerPoint.
one where you, is it just called tips? Where you do like a white tip around the top of the
French tips,
nail?
yes.
French tip, yes,
Hmm.
yes. That was something they did too.
Yeah.
I gave one girl, mind you, this girl is injured, so she's not playing, but she ended up missing a practice because she was getting her nails and dress and all that for homecoming dance. And like she told me, I knew it was a thing. She didn't get in trouble, obviously, because like,
Hmm.
she told me ahead of time. And she goes, yeah, I'm gonna miss practice. I was like, you're missing practice. Why? And she goes, why does it matter? And I was like, well, first of all, attitude. And mind you, this is like a 4 foot nothing, like sassy girl. And I go, first off, attitude. Um, and I was like, because you're still part of the team. And she goes, yeah, for sure, I'm still part of the team, but I need to get my nails done. And I went, oh, you need to get your nails done. And I gave her some crap for that. And then she goes, what? I'm getting tips done. Okay, I need it.
Did
She's
she
going.
did she get them just painted with tips or did she get tips applied? Like are
She
they
got tips
longer?
applied.
So
Yeah,
not
she got
French
tips
tips.
applied.
Those are not French tips.
No.
That's acrylics.
Okay, she got those done then.
Yeah.
But she's going hunting this week for a moose hunt. And so I
Love
literally
that for
I was
her.
like, you're going hunting literally next week. And she goes, yeah. And I was
Doth thou think you cannot hunt with nails?
like, no, I know you can, but like they're gonna get dirty. You're going hunting. Like you're just gonna get dirty anyways. But
Soap and water?
if you get them, sure, yes. But like, are you okay? So you're on her side. Got it. Cool. I know where
But
you
like
stand.
no, but like I can do anything that I can do without my nails, I can do with them. I just have to adapt, Like when I open, I don't use the front of my finger to open. I use the side now, which is better for your hand anyway. But like to open cups, like
Yeah.
you
I
just
was just
learn
giving
to
her crap
use yeah.
realistically. I didn't really care. But I was like, you're going hunting. And she goes, yeah. And I was like, we about to get into this? Like, we about to
Hmm.
get sassy here? Like, I'll get sassy. You don't want that. And she goes, I'm going to the dance. And I had forgot about the dance because I am stressed. I am sleepy.
The
I don't
dance that
remember
you
anything.
DJ'd.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We can talk
Hey,
about that too.
so I would love to know. Do you remember when we talked about like ways to reduce your stress? And I was like, maybe don't DJ the dances this year. Nope, sit your ass back down immediately. Justin Davis. Do you remember when we talked about that? Do y'all remember when we talked about that? Because I remember we talked about that with a whole
Rich
therapy
Farms
set.
remembers.
Pepperidge Farm. What are you doing?
I'm putting a blanket on. Leave me alone. Cold.
I can't find mine. We have matching blankets that I bought us in college, and I can't find mine.
I still have my cup too. I use it every morning.
I love that. I don't think I had the cup. I think I just had the blankie.
No, you just bought me the blanket and the cup is, and then I think you just got the blanket.
Hmm.
I think you got a Patriots one though.
Yeah, I have the Patriots blanket. I got you the Red Sox one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
also
yeah,
the blanket I use
do
when I come stay at
remember.
your house once a year.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Once a year. Yeah.
Mhm.
I do remember the conversation of trying to limit,
Yeah.
and I also
How'd that
remember
happen?
hearing my therapist say that too. And
Oh,
so like, yeah. So
yeah.
I am working on it. It's not going to happen immediately.
Right, right, right. Well, you'd
I
have to
can say
say,
that with
well,
confidence.
you'd have to say no to things first for it to happen.
Well, yeah, but then how am I supposed to prove myself to everybody?
By saying no to things. Prove that you value yourself.
I do value myself, but I also value that I'm very good at things.
You are very good at things. Now let's try being very good at saying no.
This is not a therapy session, Jasmine. This
It's
is
not. This
this is
isn't.
no impulse control.
This isn't me being a therapist. This is me being your friend and saying I'm worried about you. So start saying no to things. This is my breakfast, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Yeah. I'm going to use the bathroom. Is that what he said?
There are 4 boys in my house right now.
Oh man, that's funny. Anyways, so yeah. We talked about nails and we're doing well. And the
Next
nails
week.
didn't stop her from going hunting.
No, they wouldn't. Why would they?
That didn't. She's gonna go hunting. That's just the person that she
Yeah.
is. I hope she gets a big moose because I think that'd be the funniest picture. Like like I said,
How long
she's,
did she get her nails?
uh, like a little bit off of the nail.
Oh, that's not bad.
They're not terribly long.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like I said, 4 foot, maybe 4'6" realistically, and she's like just a firecracker. I love her. She's awesome.
Well,
But she's
the closer you are to the ground, the closer you are to the Attitude Factory. So,
yeah, no, that's fair.
as a 4'2" teacher, you would know that.
4'2". Wow, I've grown since the last time you given me a height. If I'm 4'2", you must be 3 foot.
I'm very easily 6 foot tall.
Stop the cap.
6'7".
Oh no. Why would you say that on here?
6'7".
I'm not gonna say anything. I want Antonio, Rachel, somebody who's listening.
No!
Do it one more time. Go ahead.
No. I don't want to. No. Can you guys clip that?
No, they're gonna get you saying what I'm trying to get you to say. Go ahead.
6'7". I can't help it now.
For anybody who doesn't know, that might not work in a school system, 6'7" is just a dumb
It's a meme.
It's a meme.
There's a song now. Did you know there's a song?
Oh, there was a song before. That's where it came from. It was a song about
basketball player's
height.
height.
About LaMelo Ball, yeah, and how he's 6'7", and this basketball player, da 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 da. They just got 6'7" out of it. I don't know. It's dumb. It's less harmful than some of the other
6'9".
stuff. But I mean 6'9" when we were kids was awesome. So
oh my god.
Somebody would say 6'9", we go nice.
Well, I like that you said we used to go, but we still go nice.
We're teachers. We can't say that.
I've said nice in my classroom before, and then gone.
Who? But yeah.
Anyway.
So maybe you have had this. I've never had this. I've had it one time in my life where talking soccer, a team either has beaten you more than 5 points to 0 points, or you have beaten a team more than 5 points to 0 points. I've never had that other than my very last soccer game, which was against Bangor Christian, and they were monsters that year, and they won states and blah, 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 because they cheat. I didn't say that.
Oh, you had a tickle in your throat. Are you okay?
I did. Yes, yeah, I did. They bring kids in occasionally, and they're very good at certain sports. They're an academy. But anyways,
so was Washington Academy, and we weren't good at sports.
Well, that's because you focused on the smarts part of it. You guys were good at smarts. Did you not do really well at math team? Were you not not you, but your school?
We did okay. I mean, we were mid.
Maybe Bangor Christian is just a different animal. But anyways,
well, keeping in mind we were also in Machias. So.
Fair point. Yesterday we had a game up in Greenville, so for us it was almost a 3-hour drive, a little less than a 3-hour drive.
One way?
Yep. one way
How is that? Okay, continue.
because small school, we're an 8-man, so or 8-person, so it's a little more of a challenge to get stuff. And anyways, so we played Greenville
Hmm.
and we won 7-0.
Muscle.
And I appreciate the game because it made it so that I could get my players who don't get a lot of playing time in the
Hmm.
game.
Yeah.
um excuse me, the first half we won, we got like 3-0, we were up
Hmm.
3-0 at halftime. And I basically was like, okay, we're going starters back out there. And then we punched in like two more. And I was
Hmm.
like, oh, Kate, start to sub in my bench. So I started like pulling everybody, having the seniors go first and
Hmm.
then, working everybody off basically. And I was lucky enough to get like even those who really didn't play or don't play much at all. I was able to get them in and
That's
have them play,
awesome.
which was really nice. But we ended up scoring 7 points, and I don't like scoring a lot of points. I hate it because it makes me
Really?
feel like I'm a bad person as a coach. It makes me feel like I'm rude to keep attacking them. But this one was like I literally couldn't stop them. I'd put anybody out there, and we were just like my team was doing really well, is what it was. We were passing well, we were
You know what it
facilitating, we were
was?
dribbling.
It was that metaphor the other day. Calm in the storm.
Dude, the metaphor was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. I basically it was our Richmond game, which is our rival. It was our homecoming game. It was seniors like big game. If we
Hmm.
would have won that game, we probably would have gotten a crap ton of points.
Hmm.
But it was a big game, and the fans get crazy when it comes to Richmond. They get crazy in general, but they get crazy when it comes to Richmond. The refs kind of get a little iffy sometimes, and so players get a little crazy. There's chippiness back and forth amongst
Hmm.
players. Obviously, coaches get into it a little bit. Like, there's a lot that goes on. And my big metaphor for the girls before that game was basically, do we know what a tornado or a hurricane is like? My wife corrected me and said it was a hurricane, which is true. But a tornado also has an eye of a storm, but I'm just going to go with it. I said tornado in the moment, and they said it's calm. And I was like,
Hmm.
that's what we need to be. Everything around us is going to be chaotic. Fans are going to get crazy. Refs are going to get crazy. Your teammates probably going to get amped up. We have to stay calm. And all you can do is control what you're doing on the
Hmm.
field. And that calmness is going to help us do better. You got to control what you're doing, have everything be purposeful, all of the stuff. I said my, key words that I needed to say, and we lost the game, but it was a 2-1 loss
Which isn't
versus
horrible.
we lost them. No, it was a great game, and honestly, the
Right.
second half we ended up winning the second half. It just we couldn't score enough to
Yeah.
get the record or get the score. So,
Hmm.
but we lost to them the first time 6-2, which was
It's
a
a hard
huge
loss.
difference between the two. Yeah. Oh my good, and it was our first loss.
I'm really sorry.
Oh man, but yeah. So I've been so. Hmm? Help!
What are they saying? I can't hear them.
No, I can't hear them either. I was struggling talking, so
Oh,
I went back to my help.
I'm
I've
looking
been
down. I feel ashamed.
You should for what you
Oh,
just did.
okay.
But I for soccer, I've loved soccer since I was a kid.
Hmm.
That was my sport. That's like, I've always wanted to be part of it. Even rec leagues, I loved it.
Hmm.
And then to be able to coach it is like another level for me. It's one of those like full circle moments. And I had luckily yesterday I had Nana come down to one of my games, which I haven't
Oh,
had any of my family members come to my games, like the ones who watched me grow up and play soccer. So her being there was like a full circle moment for myself because it was like,
really
she
sweet.
watched me when I was in third, fourth, fifth grade playing rec ball and watched me all the way through. And then now to be able to see me coaching something that I love and
And be proud of your
seeing the like
girls and
and be proud of them. Yeah. Then
yeah.
she was very like she was happy to be able to get at least a part of the game because she did get a little turned around because Greenville's out in the middle of nowhere for us. But like she got to see part of the game, which was awesome and very nice for her to be there, and I appreciated that for
Yeah.
sure. Because that was like I said, it was a full circle moment for me. I'm sure she kind of felt similar to see the young kid, the little boy that's running around chasing a soccer ball to then grow up and be able to coach something that
Be that
I
same little
obviously
boy
am.
running around chasing a soccer ball.
I so so in our Richmond game, I get into games. I'm a very like
It's so fun
active
watching you
coach.
coach. Like being on the
I love playing.
I know that you like being the coach, but being a friend watching on the sidelines, I'm like, oh my god. It's like when you bring a toddler to a game in the best way of like you're just
No,
so
it's
you're like
true.
a golden retriever. You're so excited playing a game.
I don't remember if I told this story or not. There was a game where I think we ended up winning it, but we had a great shot. It was one of those like it just missed, but at the
Mm-hmm.
angle I was in, it looked like it was going perfectly into the net.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to celebrate in like a yes, we just scored, and then it missed. And I jumped. When I jumped, I jump when I get frustrated or amped up. Like that's just my automatic response.
Yeah.
I don't like, but I also pace. I'm a big pacer when it comes to the sideline because I want to be out there. I want to be like I think every time I have a game, I'm actually getting my step goal. Like every day that I have a
Mm-hmm.
game, I get 10,000 steps a day, which is insane. But anyways, because I'm literally this the whole time
The
on the
whole
sideline,
time.
and I'm only allowed a little section of the sideline to walk on.
And for the
But in
record,
that
this is
game
anything he
specifically,
coaches. This is not
yes.
this is not just soccer. This is every
No.
game.
Yes. But I had like they missed the shot. We missed our shot, and I jumped up and spun. Like I did a little
Like
like
a
twist
weed
backwards,
character.
and then I skipped down the sideline away from where the ball was. Like I was like spin, do a 180, and start skipping, and my bench goes Davis, and I go what's going on? And they go you just got like wicked air. Like you were in the air for a while there. Apparently I had like jumped really high in the air and
Please
did my
tell me
spin.
someone filmed it.
No, nobody
Oh
did. But
no!
they were like, "You got like 6 foot of air or something there. Like that was crazy."
We're gonna work on
They're kids, so
measurements.
like, yeah. But they're also like our
Mm.
bench because it was a home game. The bench is here. I was standing up here
Oh,
because
that's
our
fair.
like field kind of dips,
Hmm.
so our bench is in the dip. So it looked like I probably went friggin' soaring. Um, but like,
Soaring,
and I skipped down
flying.
the sideline. On our Richmond game, because it was more intense, I was more into the game.
Hmm.
I was very actively trying to help them, give them tips, that kind of stuff. I would find myself walking. So you're only allowed about, I'd say like 12 to 15 feet. Like your bench is
Hmm.
in that section, and then usually the coach's box is around the bench.
Hmm.
That's generally what it's supposed to be. I found, and that's not like if you know a sports field, you got half, and then you have like away and
Yeah.
home. I found myself going to half, like walking to half, being involved in the game, and then I was like, wait, I have to back up, and I started walking back, and then like we started going to the attack the other side, and I'd start walking down, and I would get like halfway down to the corner and be like, you're not allowed back here. So I start walking back to the coach's box, but I'd be walking with the group, like just back and forth because I was like so
Yeah.
into the game, not paying attention. I think I need to hire, those football programs that have like that coach that pulls the coach back. There's one like it's just this big dude. Their literal only job is to follow the coach wherever they go and grab them and pull them back if they need to be pulled back. I think I need to hire one of them.
I'll do it.
He's gonna
Jokes.
be at every game.
Mm. You play a lot
Yeah,
of games at like 3 in the afternoon, and unfortunately, I
three
can't be there.
thirty
3:30.
typically is the
Yeah,
score.
I leave
Yeah,
school at 3:30. Yeah,
yeah.
so from
So
3:30
that
to
was
4, if you could just stay in the box, then I'll be there at 4.
yeah, yeah.
You know what we
I
should
can't
get
promise
you?
that.
We should get you one of your player or whoever is like on the bench. Should get you one of those kids leashes, a dog leash, the one that you can like let out the rope and then yoink
You
back
know
when
what
they
I'd
need to
do
come
though?
break
I'd
it.
probably get frustrated with that, and I'd definitely rip it. Like I'd break it, I'd take it off, whatever. Like even with if you were the one pulling me back, I'd probably still like give you crap.
No, if I was the one pulling on it, you'd break it the first pull.
No, no, no. If you were there as
Oh
that coach,
yeah.
like pulling
Oh
me
yeah.
back, I'd probably like push you off of me. Like I'd
I
be
don't know,
like
Justin.
in
I
the
have been
game.
going to the gym and getting swole. I could probably just pick you up now. So I'm super strong. I'm not that strong. I can bench literal nothing. That's not true. I PR'd on bench press on the Smith machine, which I realize is like not real bench press, but like on the Smith machine, which I'm loving. Um, I PR'd twice in a row, and I'm really proud of that.
Have you tried the like just the bar?
What do you mean?
Like if you do a bench press, have you tried just doing the bar itself?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your PR on the Smith machine?
Um, it's not very high, but I also have shoulder shit. I think I got the first PR I got too, because it was my first time ever doing it. So I got like 50 that I lifted, and I was like, hell yeah, 50. That's not horrible. Um,
Yep.
and then I think my second one was 85.
Okay, so you could do the bar then. You could probably do it because I think the bar is 80. It's 80 or 90. It's somewhere around there, just the bar.
Oh, so then I did not do the
You could
bar. The
you could do
whatever.
it though.
I mean, I could. I just don't want to. The Smith machine, if it gets too heavy, I can just loop it and then I can like get it back.
Yeah.
I
Are
like the
you
Smith
doing a bench press or are you doing like a squat?
both. I do both on the. So our Smith machine at Planet Fitness, like you do the squat, and then there's a bench that you can pull under it and lower it down, and you can
Okay.
do. It's like an all
Yeah.
around. So you can do kind of anything with it.
Yeah.
I will not do good mornings though. I refuse. I know that they're really
What is a
good.
good morning?
So I may be
We get a
totally off on
visual.
this. Yeah. So a good morning is where instead of doing like the squat where you're squatting down, you go,
Yeah.
ow.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah.
I hate
The
those.
other one that I really need to do is the Russian deadlift where you go like down the front of your legs.
Yeah.
But that hurts like this whole thing in my back.
Yep.
I
You also got
do
to add some knee. Like you got to bend
well,
your knees
yeah,
for
I'm
that.
just it hurts, so I won't do it. The good mornings are like really good for your back. But also I'd rather die, you know?
Yeah, I don't like those. Those scare me because like you're full bending forward. You're not doing anything with your knees.
Well, you should
So
have some bend in your knees.
you should have some, yes,
Yeah.
but you're like a deadlift, you're gonna bend your knees, you're
Yeah.
engaging your back, keeping a flat back, and going straight up. You're keeping your
Well, yeah,
chest up.
you're doing that with the good mornings though.
Right, but the good morning is more of like you're leaning forward, you're
Oh, yeah, yeah,
pulling
yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're getting basically off balance, and that scares me.
Yeah.
So I'm a big
And
fan of staying balanced.
yeah. I have so because I've been doing the Pilates, we did a core workout the other day. It was all core, but I can keep my legs up in tabletop now, which is exciting because I haven't been able to. But we do the tabletop dead bugs. You ever done half dead bugs or dead bugs? So you have your legs up in tabletop and you go down one, down two while your legs are up. And what we do it with is we have the loops pulled down so you're engaging your triceps. It's hurting thinking about it. And your legs are up and then you tap the toe bar while you're extended. It hurts like a son of a bitch, but I'll tell you what, my core is engaged and it feels great. Um, like if I actively like tense up my core, I can actually feel it now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
Um,
awesome.
I got my winter coat on over it, but we're losing that slowly but surely. Um,
That's good though. I mean, I you're doing better than I have. I haven't went to the gym for a while.
I
I
want to bring you
I
to
have
Pilates so bad. I really think that you would actually enjoy it.
I think I would enjoy it if it wasn't at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I only do that occasionally. I normally go at 5:30 at night.
If I wasn't doing soccer, I'm sure I'd be more willing to.
Hmm.
Like that is my life
Yeah.
after school. So
Yeah, when soccer ends and you're actually a human again, I'd love to bring you to like because they have a couple where it's like bring a friend events. And it's
yeah,
only 10 extra dollars and I could bring a friend. I brought my social worker with me from school and I was like, "Oh my God, no, it's a bring a friend event so it'll be easy." And then they
wasn't
tortured
easy.
us. They did a bunch of stuff that she was like, "How do you do this?" And I was like, "I don't know. This is my first time doing this. I've never done this before." But my triceps are getting
Are you
better.
guys doing like do you have like the slide machine too? Like where you're on the thing and you're
it's
sliding?
reformer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because you were
Well,
doing this and I was like, I don't understand how you're doing that
so
unless you have a sliding
so there's the
machine.
sliding machine. So what the Pilates reformer is a bench that you have like the foot bar and most of it is it's core and legs for the most part. But you push up on the machine and it's got springs that are attached to weights. And so the goal of it
Can you
is to
change the weight? Like can you change how much is
they
on
tell
it?
you how much to change it to, yeah. So it's like it's
Gotcha.
based on, and you can kind of go up if you're like, hey, so I this is feeling too light. Can I add a blue or whatever?
Yeah.
You can do that. But generally they tell you like because it's more resistance than it is like 50 pounds or blah 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 because it's to
Yeah.
stretch and build muscle that way.
Yeah.
But they also have other things. So there's like the Pilates bar, which is like it's a springboard, so it's like a big board, and it's got a ballet bar attached. And the thing that Deirdre and I did was we had these two like hooks that were attached to like the stretchy bands, um, and they're like tension bands, whatever. And you hook them up to whatever level you're at. And we did tricep pulls. So while you're standing, I can't remember exactly how we were standing, but it was the pull where you go like, oh, I'm not doing that right. Where you go like this. How? I also just did this week, and this hurts. Where you pull back, and it's a lot of
Pulling away
tension.
from the table.
Yeah, from the springboard. So you're standing like, if this is the springboard, like this is the springboard. You're standing about. Hold on, I'll do this way. Where you gotta get lots of visuals. Sorry to those of you who don't watch. You're about this far back. Stop spinning.
You're about a foot away from the table.
It's a little
2
further
feet,
back.
probably 2 feet.
And you pull the tension cord while you're holding the other one completely still. And then there's other ones that you do, like we do a lot of hundreds on the actual bench. So you know what hundreds are. Okay. So you're laying down on your back for hundreds. And you've got your legs up in tabletop. You know what tabletop is. Okay. So you got your legs up.
I assume it's just like yoga.
Yeah, it's where you're laying and your leg is up like yay, like this.
So you're on your back and
you're on your
leg
back,
is
so
up.
like
But
90 degrees.
Is that not reverse tabletop? Because tabletop to me is your hands and you're on your hands.
Yes,
and knees,
so
your face down.
in yoga, yes, your tabletop is with your back. In the Pilates,
Okay.
your legs are in tabletop is what they call it. But you keep your
Gotcha.
foot pointed, which is harder than I thought it was going to be because I just relaxed my foot and they're like, point your toes. And I'm like, oh, so my calves are constantly engaged. But you keep it like
Yep.
that. And then you sit up into a crunch. So you're engaging your core. And then you go like this with your arms next to you.
Yep.
Death. It is death.
Mhm.
And for the first 10 seconds, it's fine. But you go in for 5, out for 5, in for 5, out for 5. And you do that 10 times. Actually, more than 10 because you do that 20 times because you have to get to 100. So it's
Exercise fun.
It's a great, honestly, I hate it in the moment and then I leave and I'm like, I kind of feel great.
Yeah, I love it. I love and that's the thing with like soccer. I haven't been playing it, obviously, but I've been able to be part of practices. I've been able to like plan out those things. Like there is that bit of like me that's actively part of the practice, even if I'm not actually actively part of the practice, which I love. So like, yes, I think I told you this already. Maybe I didn't tell you on here, but I've had like since you and I started to like actually focus on our weight, I actually have lost 10 pounds. And I had gone down 10 and I went back up 10 or back up 5 and then went down about 7. So like I haven't checked in like a month now, so I'm probably back up to where we started, but
Progress is progress no matter how small. And it's not linear.
True. I like the progress, not perfection. That's my
progress over
my
perfection.
go-to.
Yep. It's also getting into a time of year where our bodies naturally want to put on more weight because of like just historical
Winter.
hibernation. And we live in a place where our bodies are naturally like cold, pack it on. Which is why like there's a lot of diet programs that focus on, getting your summer body, you start in the winter. And it's why so this is my little conspiracy theory moment here. There are a lot of diet programs like the Beyond Body, stuff like that do work. Fitbod is another one, because they're not like you have to do this exact plan. It's basically like to help you program for your needs, whatever, and those are great. But there are a lot of predatory diet programs that you pay $150, $200 for, right? In the winter to get that summer body that you pay this money for, and it doesn't work because it doesn't get you on a good routine. It just basically starves you. It puts you into a calorie deficit with high exercise, and it makes you like not what?
No, keep going.
Okay. It puts you in a calorie deficit because it wants you to eat like a significantly small amount of food. Like if you look at what they're actually serving, it's really not healthy stuff. Or it's healthy food, but they slather it in butter and oil. And so it's not, you're eating unhealthy, healthy foods, if that makes sense. And then you get prescribed cheat days, but then you're counting your way into a cheat day and you cheat early and you go, well, I just won't cheat on my cheat day, but then it's a cheat day, so your brain cheats. And also cheat days are stupid. And you do these exercise things and it's so much all at once. Like the diet plans focus on doing 5 days of exercise. But now you have to come up with 5 days of exercise. You have to physically go 5 days in a row. And if you've never done it before, you're gonna burn out after week 2. That's a lot to just suddenly start doing. And you're tracking calories, you're tracking water intake, like it's just so much. And they're very predatory and they do it in the winter and your body is not losing weight in the winter because especially in cold places like this, you naturally pack on more weight because it's cold. We are designed to keep ourselves alive. And in the cold, we designed to keep it warm. Anyway, that's my spiel. What are you laughing at?
It's funny. It's not funny. It's awesome. It's a proud smile. It's not
Okay.
a other way around. I'm very proud of you because you are learning these new things.
I do not do well with pride and compliments, and I feel that you know this.
I know you don't. I do, but you deserved it because it's good.
Thumbs down. I don't like compliments.
Bummer, dude. But I have like I'm very proud of you because that's like
Bummer, dude.
that's something I do that all the time. That's something that like I think I've told you things like that before and you were like, okay.
No, but
And,
this will
like,
be
moved
different,
on.
I promise. No, it's a
And
different program.
exactly. And then now that you're recognizing and you're learning and you're like continuously growing and putting it into play, like that makes me happy for you, which is a big deal in my opinion.
Do you know
I do think it's funny that I think it's funny that you're basically saying what I teach my kids, and it's a little bit of like like haha, I'm doing it right. I'm
Do you know
doing it
what's
right type of thing.
crazy? Is I taught one of my kids this the other day because they were like, yeah, I need to go on a diet. And I was like, you're 7. Don't even. And we were talking about this and I went on the spiel and I was like, oh my God, I sound like Justin. Speaking of which, at some point I am going to pick your brain because I have to start teaching a health unit. So I got to pick your brain about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Not
but
right now, but later.
I do think it's a very funny thing, like to see this kind of this change.
This
in
is
a good
not
way.
what Jasmine sounded like in college when I would do diets and
No.
Justin was like, that's not sustainable. And I was like, yes, it is. I can go to the gym 6 days a week. And you were like, okay.
No, you can't.
No. And then I wouldn't.
You can, but like.
Well, and so like that's what I do every year, right? Like I make that the New Year's resolution is I'm going to lose weight this year. And I make it like
Right.
I have to lose this much by this time. One, not a sustainable goal. Then I start going 6 days a week at 5 in the morning. And then one day I wake up and I don't go at 5. And I treat myself as like, this is the worst thing in the world. Like, I'm not following my gym regimen. I'm never going to blah, blah, blah. And I sink further into that shame spiral.
The guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also found I've been following a lot of like fitness creators recently, but they've been like really funny fitness creators who are like, you know, they post their gym fails or whatever, but they're shaped like me. And they're or bigger than me who are not going to lose weight. They're going to get healthy. And that's
healthy,
and they're posting honest things. They're like, yeah, so I lost 20 pounds this year, but I've gained 10 back because I went on vacation and I just decided to relax. And anyway, I've been watching
which is
a lot
not
of
a bad thing.
which is
Taking
not a bad
care of your
thing.
mental health is also
Right.
important. You can't
Like-
always be focused on the physical.
Right.
Because if you don't focus on everything else, you're not going to be a complete person.
Exactly.
That's the difference between health and wellness. You have to know
Exactly.
that you have different dimensions.
And I've been following a lot of fitness creators, and so I went through and I culled out because I had been following a bunch during like COVID and stuff that were these tiny little skinny things that were posting like their what I eat in a day at the gym, and I was trying to match what they eat in the gym. Well, they're lean athletes who are not taking care of their bodies very well. But they're eating like, you know, a protein smoothie at 6 in the morning before they go to the gym and run 10 miles. I am not waking up that early to make a protein smoothie. 1, they're good and I can make them whenever during the day. It doesn't have to be in the morning. 2, I'm not running. So this diet isn't going to work for me because I'm not doing that. I'm focusing on strengthening. Like the biggest gain that I've noticed is you know that I've always had like an issue with my calves. I have hated my calves forever. I don't know if you knew that, but I have hated my calves forever. I have soccer calves because I played soccer and I can kick pretty far, but I've hated the way they looked so I've been trying to lose weight by just not focusing on them. Fun fact, I don't know if you knew this. If you work on that muscle, it tends to tone them up. Did you know that, Justin? It
did.
actually loses some of the weight. I actually don't hate them now. I mean, I don't love them, but they are smaller. They don't look as gargantuan now. But also, like, I did a calf workout at Pilates the other day, and I flexed my calf, and I was like,
It's nice when you can start see the
I was
definition
like,
of
my
the muscle.
God, hello. And then even like through my leggings, I could see like my thigh muscle, and I was like, okay, okay,
Yeah.
work it, queen. I gotta work on the rest of it, but like even just feeling that, like walking up a set of stairs, I wasn't winded. I did probably 40 trips up and down the stairs the other day, and I wasn't having an asthma attack. I was just walking,
Right.
and my calves didn't scream. And that was probably the best. Like my ankles hurt because I was wearing the wrong shoes, but like that was great.
Yeah.
But focusing on those muscles instead of ignoring them because I didn't want them to get bigger. Like the first while that I was doing it, they got a little bit bigger because I was sore and
Yeah.
swollen.
You're also putting more into them, which
Putting
is
more
going to
into it,
focus
yeah.
on them growing. And then once it's just
And
like
then
the
losing
human
the
body.
weight.
When you grow, when you start adding things to you, adding
Mhm.
muscle, you're gonna get bigger before you get smaller.
Right, you got
Things
to
get
add the
worse
muscle.
before they get better.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna look like you're gaining weight when you're
yeah,
actually are gaining weight, but you're gaining the good type of
yeah,
weight versus the bad type. I
yeah.
can't go into this, Jasmine, because we have to be almost done.
Yeah, we got
And
20 minutes until we reach our time.
we have 20 minutes.
We're at 41 minutes. We can also, we don't have to go into an
I
hour.
think I think we go till 40 like now because I have to get ready to
You
leave.
have to get ready to go.
so
Okay. Anyway, no, we should definitely talk about this later though, because I'm actually
I
really
would love to
enjoying
have that be
this.
an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be so down for that being an episode.
Yeah.
Let us know. Maybe you want to
Yes.
learn more about fitness
my gosh,
programs, and you
hear
could
me
put
out.
in your programs and that kind of stuff.
Hear me out.
A
We
podcast
record.
episode at the gym.
That's what I was gonna say. Podcast. I will buy a little mic, Justin.
I have them. I have them.
Do you have one that I can attach to my phone though? Because I have a new phone.
Is it? Yeah, I have the one that has like different ports.
I have
That,
like
get
the
connected.
USB-C port.
I actually no, I'd have it connected to my phone. It's just one
Oh,
port, but two mics.
well,
can
it would
connect
mean
to
that you would have to come to the gym with me.
or you come to my gym.
I could, but my gym, I have the massage table that we can go to afterwards.
Okay, well, either way, where can they find you?
They can find me at Asminsta on all my socials. I've been streaming a lot on TikTok. Come follow me and watch that.
Yes.
I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. But always welcome to come join. They can find the show at No Impulse Control on all the socials. No Impulse Control to watch and listen to us on Spotify and YouTube. Go find some merch. I'm actually wearing some of our old merch today because I haven't bought any of the new stuff, and I promise I will. But I'm wearing some of our old merch at thesoccerking1239.com. Over to that third tab, drop it down to fourth wall. Fourth wall will bring you over to our merch. Second tab over is No Impulse Control. But also, Justin's merch for his channel is on there as well.
You
Where
can
can they
get me
find
at the Soccer King or TSK1239. The numbers are the same either way. Good luck. Happy hunting. I have posted a couple videos on YouTube, so
Yeah.
go check them out. Go blow them up, make it popular, and then I'll have to actually start paying somebody for editing so that it's
Legit. No, we're
it's
gonna
legit.
we're gonna
I mean,
keep
Kay's
Kay.
legit. I
Kay's
think she
legit.
does really
We're
well.
gonna have to start paying her.
Oh
I
yeah,
fear.
absolutely.
Yeah, Kay, you deserve
Yeah.
the world.
Yep.
Okay. All right, with that,
All right. Peace out.
bye.